So it's Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. This is Darcy's Corner again. The problem is that right now I'm not working, and I would like to be working, but I'm not. And so I have way too much time to just sit and think. And I'm just laying here watching TikToks on my pad, and next thing I know, I have a friend. And she likes the ones with birds in them. She likes when they whistle and stuff. And I can't watch ones with dogs in them because she gets too excited and wants to play with the dogs that aren't real. I love watching Watership Down, but then she gets super excited and upset because she sees rabbits on the screen, and she doesn't. All she sees is something she wants to go play with. Okay, and then she gets very, very, very distressed. Well, I'm not letting her play with those things, but I don't know. It's not like having a friend. Like, I have a friend. Like, look at her. She's like, hey, you should love me now. She's like, I took her to the dog park earlier today, and so she's okay energy wise now. Like, she's had some runs, and she got to sniff some other dogs, and that was fun for her. But she still wants my attention because she's bored. She's like, I see Mom lying on the couch. I'm going to go lie down with her. And she does. Anyway, I was talking to my mother the other night and just kind of going over my situations. And I'm very frustrated with some things because my bees aren't doing well, and that's a sore spot for me, that they're not doing well. And my jobs aren't going great at the moment, but they will, because I got the phone call last week, and so now I'm just waiting this week, maybe next week, till I get the call to go to work, um, and then things will be better, and then I'll be doing a lot less of these. Hi. And that'll be good. But I'm still, when I was talking to her, one of the things I had to say to her is that I don't hate you, because you'll hear me rage a lot about my childhood, and she was a big part of that, but she loved me, she cared for me, and she did her best with what she knew. Okay, um, and that was all true. That is all true. Um, but I'm still mad. I still rage about my childhood because I wish I would have kicked and screamed and hollered and told everybody what I was and made them listen. When I first learned about this condition and how the proper way to treat it, I was like, so you mean I shouldn't have hit it when I was little? I should have told people and shouted it from the rooftops and said, no, this is important. You have to listen to this because I need to do this. Because I need to do this now because later is too late. Because I didn't come out when I was 10 because I was afraid, because I was weak, because I wasn't strong enough. And I'm criticizing myself now as an adult, thinking, man, why wasn't I stronger? Why didn't I try? Why was I so afraid? Well, I'm an adult now. I was 10. I was a kid. And it enrages me that people like the premier of my province want children to have the life I'm having right now, where they stand out, where people are going to know, where they're going to have trouble getting jobs, where they're going to screw up marriages and kids, like their kids. Not that I screwed up my kid, but So many things in my life are hurt right now because I wasn't myself when I was a child. Because I had to hide. I thought I had to hide. And that was the safest course of action at the time for me. But it was not the right thing for me to do. And I try not to be mad about it and try not to dwell on it. But there's so much that is denied to me now because of how I sound, because of how I look. That when you're constantly reminded, oh yeah, you can't have that because of how you look, because of how you sound. You know, people out other trans people to me all the time now, and by the way, you shouldn't do that without their permission. But they'll say, oh yeah, so and so, they're just like you. And they'll show me a picture of a guy, or they'll show me the guy. And the only reason I know that guy is trans is because they told me. Like their friend told me. The only reason I know this girl is trans half the time is because she tells me, or her friends tell me. By the way, if you are a friend of a trans person and they pass, don't tell other people. Like, you can tell people you know a trans person, but you don't say, Bob over there, oh yeah, he was born a chick. Don't do that. Okay? That's not nice or fair. Um, so yeah, I'm still mad about my childhood, and I'm still mad about a lot of things. But I don't blame my parents for following what they thought was conventional wisdom at the time. But I am very mad still that it happened. Anyway, gonna cut this short because I like to keep them short. uh, Darcy's Corner. I don't hate my parents, but I do hate my childhood because I was raised the wrong gender and it is screwing me up today. Protect trans kids by allowing them safe spaces away from their home to exist if they need to. Protect our rights. It starts with the kids.